from historic Fenway Park in Boston. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Big storyline of this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. Just hasn't seemed to be able to find his rhythm.
Yeah, Boog, just look at these stats. We've seen his frustration building every time he leaves one up in the zone. Can't overthink it. Needs to just trust his instincts and let it fly out there.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, number 56. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And we are underway in game one of the series. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
And
that's
another
ball.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And he boots it. Still finds a way to get off
No,
a throw.
he's out.
And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jason Dominguez.
He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And even if it doesn't sound like it, think about the pace over the course of a full season. That's over 80 home runs. Well, they're going to have a hard time getting him out in this one because he is dialed in.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Here is Goldschmidt. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Now a quick throw to first. Bellinger dives back. What a stop. Throw to second, and very nicely done for the out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here in Boston, today's starting pitcher, Cam Schlittler. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Masataka Yoshida, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fouled off. He was late.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, Boog, this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Wilyer.
2 down, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Got what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Over to Goldie. Inning over. Nothing doing for Boston. And it remains 1-0. Back inside Fenway Park. All set for the start of the inning. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
No, inside.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a 2-2. Now
Ball
one
3.
missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one misses.
Ball 4, take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting 7, third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Outside, that's a ball.
To short, could be 2. Meyer tossed to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Austin Wells now at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
2 down, nobody on.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a 1-2. Out towards right center field. Abreu under it. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks held in check. They lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. He boasts a batting average that ranks top 10 in the league at the moment, Singy. Here comes the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. 1 up, 1 down. And that one fouled off. Schlittler, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. That one to first. Goldie steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Third baseman,
Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit. And that misses. And that is ball 1. That one fouled off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
batting 7th, second baseman, Anthony Ziegler.
Hey! Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Durbin off of first with 2 away. And now 2-2. Popped up. And that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Ziegler.
Ripped on a line. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, in Rice.
High fly ball out to center field. Rafaela under it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. Ball 1.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
On the ground. Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw. Oh, the throw is over his head.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Runner on the move. That's it for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Man at second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. In comes the run from second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So runner at second, 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's 0 for 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
This one in the air center field. And that is that. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's outside.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's way outside. And the count's full. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Set down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. Struck out looking in the bottom of the 1st. Ripped to 3rd, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Tommy Canley into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Garrett Whitlock, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and a quick out, number one.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Nope. That's
What about
inside.
the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Ball to strike.
Nope, that's off
One
the plate.
thing I
Ball
found
two.
that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
That one outside. Full count now. Good plate appearance
Take your
there.
base.
Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that
Up
walk.
next for the Yankees,
So up next,
third baseman,
Jose Caballero. He hit
Caballero.
into a double play his first time up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. The
He's
throw.
out.
Tag, and he's out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Two down, nobody on. That
Oh,
one
one.
close, rule the ball. And 1-1.
Well, that's off the plate.
missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball
Take
four.
your base. Ball
Pretty
four.
easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to
Up
think
next
about.
For the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
First and second, 2 outs. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a ball.
The Yankees trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Way high.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Tommy Kahnle departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
So 2 down, and here is Jason Dominguez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Narvaez down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 4th, Ceddanne Rafaela, one of the league leaders in double singing. He's basically turned the gap into his personal express lane.
Yeah, Boog, and the outfielders keep paying the toll. Hit it where they ain't. Seems simple enough.
Pitchers are starting to shift the outfield into the parking lot. It's all about angles against this guy.
And it doesn't seem to matter. He'll still find grass and end up standing on second, smiling.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, 2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Ball.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think of. This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. His 14th of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Contreras now. Struck out swinging his first time.
can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Slides for the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Aye.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Ball. That's inside.
And now
That's
the
ball
count
3.
filled up 3-2. This one in the air, center field. Jones on his way over. And there are two down. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment.
Durbin batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Ball.
Foul ball there.
Ball. That's just out.
Missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Liner, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. We played 4. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Nope. Outside.
2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The 2-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One away.
Up next, for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. Goldie, a former MVP, more than 2,000 hits in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
Yep,
Next
that
pitch
ball
is
went out.
outside. And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
outside.
To third. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
Up next, for the Yankees, second baseman.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Up the middle. Meyer. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 2. Back at the ballpark and a lot of game to go, Singy, but I think the cold streak is over. This dude has been dealing today.
Well, Boog, you can tell he's trusting his stuff again. And when that happens, he really gives his team a chance to win.
Fought off foul.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Struck out looking in his first at-bat.
Inside
The
ball.
cause for these struggles is a little different for each guy. For some, it's timing, and for others, it's mechanics. Whatever it is, they need to start hitting the ball harder.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Swing and a foul out of play. One now. There's a swing and a drive. Jones, long run on his horse. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Ball one.
In the dirt. Runner stays put at third. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Now there's a bullet down the line.
Oh, that's foul.
And foul ball. In the dirt. Got him. Wow.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First, you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel. Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. He's got it. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 2. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Spencer Jones.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The 0-2. Swings and misses, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jose Caballero, the next to hit. Caballero having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Ball.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, no strikes. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. .3-0 down. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And a 3-1 on the way. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Ball 1 there. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's the 0-2. Nice grab. The feed for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead this one 6-2. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC.
Now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Stepping in, Cedar Rafaela, 1 for 2.
center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. The lefty, the 1-0.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, dipped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here comes the 0-1. And a slider in there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him. Now 1 away. One out man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras.
Hey! Nope. Ball 1.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. Save!
Hey! Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That smash towards center. And that ends the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're through 6 full. Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slayton.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Foul ball. And he boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
And now here is Ben Rice. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Hit in the air, center field. Rafaela should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The flip, and that's a great play for the out.
Up
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And a strike on the outside edge. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Base hit right field. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. That ends the frame. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
This is Anthony Seidler. And that one clips the corner. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Carlos Narvaez now at the plate. Narvaez hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Steps off, checks the runner at first.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get the ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2-2 on the way. The Yanks leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch off the plate. And a full count now. Popped up middle of the diamond. Chisholm. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Marcelo Meyer.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Ball, that's inside.
Chopped left side. Off balance speed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 2. You're watching Yankees baseball on The Show, NYC. We're at the top of the 8th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. up now. Top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Spencer Jones.
He doesn't always grab headlines, but is essential to everything this team does.
Yeah, you said it, Boog. Reliability like that is gold over 162.
In there at the knees for a strike. Slate, the tall righty, 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019.
No, that's low.
A little bit low. That's in there. 2-2. On the ground to short. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Justin Slayton is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Greg Weisser.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. Carrying well. And caught on the warning track. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Yarbrough.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
On the ground to Jazz. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying, and it hits off the monster. The relay throw, and in there with a double off the wall.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. One out and a runner at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit softly on the ground to third. Over to Goldie. And that is out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Jones makes a nice running catch. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 2. Back now at Fenway. All set to start the 9th in this one. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Tap foul at the plate. Bounce to the right side. Siegler tosses to first, and that's an out.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Jason Dominguez.
2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. Check swing, but he went too far, and that's strike 1.
Nope.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rafaela on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1, but they're still on top 7-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Brent Hedrick.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 3 in this one.
left fielder Jarren Duran.
That one well upstairs. And it's 1-0.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman Caleb Sherman.
Bunting for a hit. And that's just foul. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Ball upstairs.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Next to hit, Anthony Siegler. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. In there. He's safe. The Bo Sox down 5, trying to battle back. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
This one popped up. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So they're down to their final out. And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. 1 for 3.
Ball. Hey.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball 2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
1 strike away. Oh, great stop. To first. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Quiere mango, biche y raspado con cola. Aquí todas las tristezas se van con la sola. Yo crecí viendo el atardecer como nunca los he vuelto a ver y aprendí a